right. Hello, everyone. Let me finish getting set up here. Getting this into everyone's feed. Hope you are doing well. I have an exciting class for you tonight. Super excited. Let's see. Trying to pull myself up here. Okay, I think. Welcome everyone. Hello. Welcome to my Sunday live Stamping with Jen's Creative Stampers. I am coming to you live from Indian Trail, North Carolina. And I come live every Sunday at 7 p.m. or thereabouts, depending on technology and the cray-cray that goes on behind the scenes. Y'all know how that goes. But so happy to be with you. If you are joining me live, let me know that in the comments. Say hello. Let me know where you're joining me from. And if you're joining me on the replay, let me know that as well and where you're from. Hey, Julie, good to see you. Hi, Bev, good to see you. Cassie, thanks for joining live. So sometimes I struggle, you guys. I want to be, we're all friends, right? We all create and craft together. And today I was kind of floundering. I'm like, what am I going to show tonight? What am I going to demonstrate? I want to show something cute, something fun, something, creative that you guys are inspired by, because that's why I show up, to create with you. Hi, Carol. Thanks for joining me. And I was on the struggle bus. So I too get on that bus and ride every now and again. So I posed to my team. I'm like, hey, y'all, what do you want to see tonight? And Bev, who is online right now with us, she's like, hey, I want you to show that paper. What is it called? Refreshed Beauty Designer Series paper. Stampin' Up last month, was it last month or December? December, I think it was December. They released 3 designer series papers that were all refreshed with new colors, right? So we had those designer papers in the past. They refreshed them with new colors, and this was one of them. I got it. I had no idea what I was going to do with it. And to be honest with you, it's not even my favorite colors. But I love a challenge, and thank you to Bev. She put me to that test, and literally that's why I'm late. I just finished my last card. So I hope y'all like this class. The bundle that I'm using is so stinking cute. So even if you don't love the paper, hey, no hurt feelings here, but you got to get the bundle. It is so cute. So let me point you down. Now, I've got a bit of a mess. Again, we're all friends, right? We do the same things. So I'm going to show you just the crazy that I went through. But I have some really cute projects I think you're going to love. Again, even if you don't love the papers, you can switch that paper out and you can get my class for free with a $50 order. You're going to go ahead and get the class for free. Actually, $45 is what I think I put in the post. And then I didn't even have a chance to add any bling. So with a $50 order, you're going to get the bling for free. And then with a $60 order, you get to choose a free Sale-a-Bration item. That will automatically prompt you when you use the link that's there in my post in the description. You get to choose whatever you want. There's stamp sets, there's paper, there's ribbon, there's really pretty little sequins, just a lot of fun stuff. And then lastly, for all my customers who place orders with me through January and February, and they cumulatively add up to 120 before tax and shipping, you're going to get a free invite from me with product sent to your home to join me on Saturday, March 1st. Now, this will be recorded, so if you can't join on March 1st, it's okay. You're going to get the free class from me as a thank you for shopping with me and using me as your demonstrator. So, without further ado, let's point you down, show you what I've got. Alrighty. Let's hope this audio works. Can you guys hear me? Yes, I think you can. This is our featured bundle. Look, darling dinos. They are so cute. Can't wait to show you. And this is the reimagined paper. Yikes, that's like a stop sign, right? It's like really bright, really wake you up kind of paper. It has a lot of cool designs on it. Very different. There's some greenery some like sprigs. There's some flirty flamingo. There's peach pie, lemon lime twist, granny apple green. Look at that one. That was really hard. Yay, Anne. Thanks for joining. Thanks for telling me you can hear me. That's awesome. And some little like diamonds. Look at those owls. Can you guys see the owls in the lemon lime twist? It's very different paper. It's like I said, not really my favorite, but I got it as a challenge, and so this kind of, you know, seemed like something that I could take on with the darling dinos, right? So the darling dinos are absolutely, no pun intended, darling. And I also have some of my blends out here. I know you guys can see these. So I have, let me just walk through the colors I have. I have, you always get a light and a dark when you do our Stampin' Blends. Our Stampin' Blends are our alcohol markers, and I love them. They're one of my favorite products that we have. For this paper, what I pulled out was Daffodil Delight, light and dark. I have the Smoky Slate, light and dark. I have this one. This is called a color lifter. It doesn't have a color. It actually takes the color off of the paper, which is super cool. I'll show you how to use that. We also have Flirty Flamingo, light and dark, Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist, and Peach Pie. Okay? All the colors that are in that fabulous paper. All right? And then Darling Dinos, it is an amazing, amazing bundle. Now, I've got double the dies here. These are actually Cassie's. I'm borrowing them from her. But it's photopolymer. That's what I wanted to show you. You can see through all of these, which is really awesome. And so they're really easy to stamp with. However, when you stamp with photopolymer, a lot of times you're going to want to use a piercing mat. You can get this in my online store. It's called a piercing mat, like I said, and it will actually give you that cushion for those stamps and have a much better image. So just remember that. Grab one if you don't already have one. Okay, are we ready? Give me some hearts and thumbs up. I see y'all can hear me, and we're going to get started. All right, I've got 4 cards. I think I'm going to show you the last one that I just finished. They are, yeah, you know what? I've got 3 fun folds and a box. So get ready. It's going to be fun. Let me open the stamp set here. All right. So here's the first card. It's like, oh my gosh. So this is a Flirty Flamingo, Lemon Lime Twist, and Granny Apple Green. This right here is die cut from our Countryside Corners dies. Countryside Corners dies. Yes, it's these, which mine are a mess because I just finished. So you have these cute little, can you see the steps where the dino was walking? And then you open it up. You're terrific. Right? And it's got a cute little bow on there and it's popped up. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how to make this card, and then we will stamp it and decorate it. Okay. So what you have first is you have a piece of, this is Flirty Flamingo. And let me just grab my directions over here. And what you're going to do is you're just going to score this right in half. Okay? And again, you don't have to write this down. You will actually get the direction or the card class sent to you. So I went ahead and brought this, scored it in half, folded it over, and then I took opened it up. We're going to go on the inside here of this, the inside of this card front. And you are literally going to line your ruler up and you're going to grab a pencil. All right. And you are going to just make a little tick mark. Line that up at 4 1/4. Right like that. Okay. You can also go from the score line here over and do 1 1/4. It's all the same. Okay. So once you get that, then you bring your scoring, either your scoreboard or your paper trimmer on the scoring tool, and you're going to line up, hopefully you guys can see, that little tick mark that we made, we're going to score it all the way up to that corner, okay? So let's just score it like this. I do too. Yes, Ann, I do too. So fun, right? So fun. And then I just did a really light little tick so I can go ahead and erase it, okay? And then you're going to fold it back like this. And literally what happens is that diagonal becomes, it does kind of look like a book fold, doesn't it, Ann? It actually aligns perfectly with the top here, and it kind of leaves this book fold kind of look to it. But it's actually a twist and fold. I guess, is that what I would call it? A twist and fold? We are going to go ahead and adhere our designer paper. Now, again, you can use whatever paper you want. We have some really, really, really cute toadstool paper. It's called Toadstool Gardens. It's a free paper. If you're placing your order, and it's $60, you can actually get that. So, super, super fun. It would be really cute with these dinosaurs. And then I have a piece of Granny Apple Green that's cut to 4 by 4. And I'm literally just aligning these corners here, okay? So I'm just going to, you do not want to glue this down, y'all. You want to keep that open so it can move. That's what's going to pivot and twist it to open it, okay? So I'm just adding a little bit of adhesive. You can use Seal Plus, you can use Seal. And again, I'm aligning those corners with that diagonal, okay? And then I've got some lemon lime twist and some of this designer paper. So Bev, you really challenged me, girlfriend. Wow. I don't think I'm going to ask that very often, especially right before a live when I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do, right? But it was good. It was really good. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this all down. And again, this is 2 extra layers here. And the reason I did the 2 extra layers is I just wanted to tie in all the colors in this paper. Hi, Maria. Good to see you. And that's what you get on the outside, right? And then again, it's going to twist and open. We pull it all the way down. Can you see that? So you start this way, landscape, and it ends up being portrait, okay? Let me see if I have some more basic white. I do. Let me cut a piece of basic. Well, this is thick. Hang on a second. See, I didn't even get all my paper cut for this card. I was just so scrambling. You guys ever get like that? Let's see, 4 inches, 5 1/4. I want to do the inside because that's the fun part of our card, right? We love this fun fold. This is an awesome fun fold. Any kind of stamp set would go with this. It's just really, really fun. And it's really easy too, so even better. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've got our basic white. What we also do, I did a piece of this basic white here that was cut out from the Countryside Corners dies. It was one of the small ones. It's not that one. It's kind of like the medium one. I think it was the third, 1, 2, 3, fourth one down. So what I did is I turned this kind of landscape, right? And I have my blending brush, and I just went ahead and held it so I can blend some of this balmy blue into the sky, right? And I've already got a lot of ink on it, but I don't wash my blending brushes out for that reason. And then the same thing for my garden green and granny apple green. I kind of have it already inked up, right? And that way I don't have to re-ink it. Hey David, how are you? Good to see you watching. So here we have, and I'm just going to go ahead and snip this off, right? You guys, we can just cut that off, and that way it's kind of coming off the paper, right? And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take this little dinosaur. There's like little feet in here. And I'm going to take this. Hang on a second. Let's see. Looks like, Cassie, I have a stamp. Oh, here it is. Whew, I thought I had lost one of your stamps. I was ready to have a heart attack. All right. Cassie, I'm borrowing her bundle, and she doesn't put the plastic on top, and I put stuff on top of my stamps, and that's not a good idea. So those photopolymer stamps, by the way, they are sticky, and they will stick to paper. They will stick to all kinds of things. So be careful. I have to be extra careful. All right, there's that. All right, so we've got our dinosaur, and here he is tromping through the forest, right? And he's coming for the inside of our card. So let me take that. That, by the way, was gray granite. Okay. And I'm going to take my preferred adhesive and just glue this down to the front. I kind of want it towards the bottom. Obviously, he's walking on the ground. And then I have this really awesome, you guys seen this new ribbon? It's in my online store. It's an online exclusive, and it is like a white. It's called Basic White. I don't even know what the actual name of it is. The item number is 164634. Okay, and it's really, really easy to use and to tie. It's almost like, kind of reminds me of a linen fabric. But it's real simple to tie, and I love that. So I'm going to take a mini glue dot and adhere that right to the corner, just because I felt like this is a little bit not as decorative as I typically would create. Again, this is way out of my element, y'all. So I am hoping to get some hearts and some thumbs up and some woohoos. This was not so bad. So there's the outside of our card. Okay. And then we're going to flip it. I've got another piece of this really, I think it's a cool piece of designer paper. Lemon Lime Twist in Granny Apple Green. And it's just a little sliver here, but it goes right there to kind of give that border, right? So that it looks finished. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stamp our inside, and we're going to use, since it was only two paw prints, we're just going to use this upright dinosaur. What is this dinosaur? What kind of dinosaur is that guy? Anybody know? Can you tell me? Is that a Tyrannosaurus Rex, or is it a... I know one thing. This dude He needs a pedicure. He's got some funky toes. When I was coloring those, I'm like, whoa, that is a pedicure waiting to happen. I know that's none of y'all, so we're good. Okay, so I did that in Memento Black, and the reason is because whenever we stamp or whenever we color with our alcohol markers, you do always want to use Memento Black. It will not run and your ink will not transfer outside of the lines. Okay, so for this other one, I did Your Terrific, so I hope it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Doesn't that kind of go along with the theme? So fun. A T-Rex. Okay. Thank you, Bev. Yes, Cassie, you are right. It's hidden, I think, because it's clear. Oh, yeah. Exactly. I would agree. Okay, so there we go. And now we have to tie this whole card in. The only color that we're missing is Flirty Flamingo. So let's roll with some Flirty. Let me get my other guy out here so I have a guide to go on. And I'm going to get my brush end and use the side of this just to go ahead and color it a little quicker. You guys know I never ever use the tip. The tip will. I'm going to color this the dark too so I can go right over it. I never use the tip because it will fray, and I want to make sure that I have that fine detail, the ability to get it when I need it. Look at those funky toes. Like, y'all tell me that is some funky toenails. Yikes. So I saw like a lot of people using this and I had not gotten it, and so that's why I'm borrowing it from one of my team members, from Cassie. So thank you for allowing me to use your bundle. It is the cutest. You guys ever like think, oh, that's cute, but I'll never use it? Well, this one, I'll say, like, I'm probably going to end up buying it because it is so cute and there's so many things you can do with it. So as I am using my alcohol markers here, I always typically start with the light and then I move to the dark, and I also use the dark to outline and kind of go through like what you're seeing me do now, kind of the outline, and kind of give it some more detail, and kind of draw in there. And it really makes your images pop, right? So it really comes to life. And now I'm going to use some of this dark lemon lime twist, and I'm going to do the little thingamabobbies on his back, her back. It's a girl. She's a girl. She's got a pink body. And then we're going to take the peach pie and we're going to color her belly. Why not? We got to match the paper, y'all. Didn't say it's realistic, but it is so stinking cute. Okay. I forgot her toenails up here on the top. Let me color those that funky green. Okay. And then if you want, like, you can go back over and kind of, with the light, kind of blend all of this together, kind of color it in a little bit more. Blend it, blend it, blend it. It's all depending on what your preference is. But then if you do that, what I like to do is I like to take that color lifter. Let me show it to you. So again, you've got the fat end, the brush end, and the bullet end. Can you see the dark line and the light line? So I take this brush end, and I just kind of like go around in these areas on the inside and literally lift that color right off. I'll show it to you. Can you see how that lifts it off? And it gives it that variation for the dimension. So I think it's really cool. It makes a big difference. So it's only like $4.50 for the color lifter. You absolutely need it. So take my word. I would never, ever, ever steer y'all wrong. I have way too many dino cards, and I'm probably 30 at this point. I can see why, Cassie. I can see why, my friend. I love that. All right, so let's see here. Let me grab, I didn't grab my dots. I told you guys I was just like, so let's pick out something that I've got. And I went ahead and stamped a little bow for her because I just thought it was so cute. And I colored it in Flirty Flamingo as well. And so what I did is I just trimmed off a little sliver of my dimensionals here to put on the back. Let me flip it over. And that way it pops up on her little head. Okay, there we go. Isn't that the cutest? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I don't care if that paper is not my favorite. It is so cute. All right, you're terrific. There's the card. You open it up. You're terrific. Isn't that fun? Let me grab some bling here. Let's see what I've got. Maybe. Oh, I think these might be super, super awesome. These, I think we'll use these. These are awesome. I love these discs. What are they called? Iridescent adhesive back discs. All right, so I think I've got multiples of these. I hope I do. So for each of your orders, $50 and more, you will get a pack of these from me. So let's do it on the inside. Let's start there first. You're terrific. Now these are iridescent. So you've got like this lime green, you've got like a pink, a dark pink, a blue, and an orange. Kind of matches all of this paper. So let's do that. There we go. What do you guys think? Do you cherry on top? I love it. So fun. So there's card number 1. Okay. And let's keep moving. I'll show you what else I have. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to show you this card first. I saved the best for last. I don't know that you guys have ever seen, I don't think I've ever demonstrated my last project before. It is awesome. So we're going to end with that. Okay, this next card, look at this card. It says, "You are the best. I love you." And you open it up like this. It's that same white ribbon. And you have the inside of your card. Now we can go ahead and stamp this and get real cool with that. But I, again, was really kind of tight on time. So let's see. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, let's start with the actual project itself. And what we're going to do is we will take a full sheet of cardstock. Now this is Peach Pie. This is one of our new in colors. And I'm just going to cut this down here. I don't need that piece. And then I'm going to score this. I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Pull my arm out here. 8 1/2. This is on the long side, right? All right. So you've got a bigger piece. Let me fold it so y'all can see. Okay. I'll show you what's up and what's down. Let me burnish. It's a really fun fold, and again, really, really simple. Make it easel with a popped up piece. Yes, ma'am, Bev. You absolutely could on that last card. You can make it like stand up, and actually, I'll show you what she's talking about. So here you can make it, not only it's a twist card, but you can make it, well, actually this one doesn't do it, but you could do it to where it just like, you take a little dinosaur and you kind of prop it up like this, and it would pop up and it would sit right there, and then you could open it up all the way. So that's also another option. Can you guys see that? It's fun, fun, fun. Many options with that. It's just a really awesome fun fold that you can do a lot with. Now, when you get your card kit, you're going to notice that it kind of bows a little bit right here. You've got your short side, which is your right side, and you've got the bigger side here. You may, if you want, or you could use your bone folder, you can take this big side and cut off literally like a teeny 1/16 of an inch. And that way it will close for you better. You don't have to, but it may be better for you just to close it a little bit better. Okay? So again, burnish that really well. Then what you're going to do is you are going to open up, let's see here, how did I do this? Let me think. You're going to take this right side, the short side, and you are going to open it like this, right? So that you got your big side, your middle, and your front right side here. Take your ruler, and you are literally going to, move your mouse out of the way, take a pencil again, and you are going to mark 1 1/4 inches from this edge going this way, 1 1/4 inches. All right. And then what you're going to do is you will take that flap back into your paper trimmer. You're going to line that tick mark up with the scoring galley, or the scoring, what do you call that? The galley, I guess. That's what I'm going to call it. And you hold it there, okay? And then literally you're going to cut up and you're going to cut down all the way to that point. So this is what you're going to get, okay? So you've got that. Now your card looks like that. Isn't that fun? So then you cut your designer paper. I've got all my pieces up here. And Bev, I know this is one of the pieces that you were like, show me how to use that, what did you say? It was like a Harry Potter kind of eagle or something. I don't even watch Harry Potter. I have no clue about Harry Potter. But anyway, I tried to find a use for this paper. And so this is how I did it. So we are going to glue this part down. It's 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to glue that down to the card front. Now there's no up and down here, I don't think. So you just cut it, or you just adhere it rather, however you would like it. Okay? And then I also cut, I love this piece. This is probably one of my favorite pieces. Can you see the zigzag in it? It's really cool. On the other side, it's kind of like, it reminds me of Halloween. But you take this piece and you're going to do the same thing with your pencil and your ruler. You are actually going to take your ruler, and from the left going right, you are going to make a tick mark at the 1 inch right there. Okay? Again, following the same suit, we're going to go ahead and cut all the way down to that corner, that lower left-hand corner, so that it should, fingers crossed, it should line up. So let's see how well we did. So I'm going to line up the, let's get that out of my way, tick mark here in that same cutting galley. I put my blade, yeah, that's the one with the owls, that's right. Not an eagle. Did I say an eagle? Whatever. You guys know. I put the blade in the middle of my paper so that it doesn't nub either end, because the designer paper is much thinner than our cardstock. So you don't want it to kind of bum up your edges or anything. Okay. So here we go. So let's hope and pray that I cut it right. I didn't. Let's see. How do I fix that? Let me go a little bit more. Hang on. So I did 1 inch. Let's see how much. I think I need to take it down to, let's It's 1.125" actually. Let me double check on mine. Sometimes angles are really, that's 7/8. Did I not get it at 1 inch? Oh, I took it from the wrong side. Hang on, time out. All right, so this is, that's 1.25 inches. So I need to go, you know what? I screwed up. You need to take it from the right side going over 1 inch. All right, so let's do that over again. Redo. Good thing is you can still cut the paper down. So 1 inch over, I'm going to make my tick mark 1 inch. Let me just lay that on here and see what that looks like. Yep, I think that'll get us what we need. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and line it back up. So when you do on your designer paper, you're going to go 1 inch from this side, from the right going to the left. All right, and we're going to line that point up. Same thing that we just did. Put our blade in the middle. Put your fingers out of the way. Go up and go down. Okay? It literally just trims off that little tiny sliver, but that should get the angle right. If it doesn't, we're just going to leave it peach pie and just not be concerned about it. But look, I did it right. Take it 1 inch over from that side, and you'll want to erase your little pencil mark. Okay, survival mode. We got it. Woohoo! Okay, so let me go ahead and glue this down. Normally, I have my card class completely designed, prepped, all the things, but life has been a little cray-cray for the past week or so. My house has been turned upside down, so I do apologize. All right, so now what I did is I took one of those countryside corner dies and I cut that out of basic white. And what I'm going to do is take my, again, green blending brush, and I'm going to blend the grass into this. I'm going to create a cute, cute little scene and just blend that. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the sky here. I love these dies because they are so easy to create. You know, just a really easy card front. If you just want to put an image, pop it up, or, you know, just kind of add it as an extra element to your card front. Is very, very easy. And they're really cool looking too. They layer well. So then I also cut out from the, I think it's Brightest Skies dies, this large, really cool, it's like a stitched cloud. Okay, so I went ahead and cut that out. Thought that was fun. And again, just blended that also. Now this is a little too long, so I'm going to cut it right here where that point starts to go down. Okay, so let me just trim that off. If you cut it a little shorter, it's okay. Doesn't matter. It's all good. And then this will actually be popped up on top of there. Okay. But before we do that, let's finish doing on the cute little scene here. We're going to get the little blade of grass stamp. It's the smallest thing ever in this set. And you are going to grab your Granny Apple Green. And you are literally going to stamp the grass randomly here, right? And it's got it in the front, you're getting it in the back. Okay, and then we're going to also grab our lemon lime twist. These little clumps of grass are really cute and kind of go in between. You can overlap some of them. Really cute. You guys like this? Is this cute? Yes? Maybe? Maybe not your favorite paper? The paper is called Reimagined, what's it called? Reimagined no, Refreshed Beauty. Refreshed Beauty. All right. Cool. Okay. So once you get your grass like you like it, right? Then you're going to take your, so fun, Bev. Thanks for the challenge. Now, if you are looking for a fun group to get connected with, join our team. We have such a great time in person and also virtual. All of our virtual team members are able to join us as well. It's a lot of fun. So join us. We have a great joining special. You get like a $219 worth of free product. You get that includes a stamp set. That includes some of the markers. Plus, you get to choose $125 worth of product of your choice. So that's amazing. That's really incredible. So this is gray granite. You can just go to my website, jenscreativestampers.com, and right at the top you can see exactly where you would like to join. Super, super easy, but we have a fantastic time. So we get together twice a month and we do make and takes. We do all kinds of interactive things. We, when we get together in person, we all kind of do like a shoebox swap, which is where everybody creates a card and then we cut the cards for everyone who's virtual and we send those to you and you can put yours together as well. Super, super fun. So if you're looking, you have a home. Just join us. It's fun. All right, and that deal lasts until the end of February. My ink pads are really, really messy. Okay. And now I'm going to grab the peach pie. So I stamped on my cute little cloud. And it says, "You're the best. I love you." I love that. That's so fun. All right. Not a fan of the paper, but you can't make the dinos not look cute. They make everything look good. So true. I agree. That's why I thought, you know what, this is a win-win. Like, we're just going to do it. Okay, so there we go. We've got this little dinosaur. I haven't colored her in. I didn't do that ahead of time for this one. So I've got Peach Pie. She's a peach pie girl. And literally, I'm just going to color her. See, her dots are in Lemon Lime Twist. All right. You guys all like coloring? I think it's very relaxing. I love it. Maybe not on a live, but I do love it. I feel like I'm taking too long. There we go. All right, and then I come back in with the dark. Oh, my eyes, burning. And then put on her cute little face, her smile. And this is using the dark again. And just kind of going around her hair or her body or whatever that is. I'm not very up on my dinosaurs. What can I say? Sorry if I'm offending anyone who loves dinosaurs. I think they're the cutest. These are the cutest. Okay, so I've got that. And then what I did is I took my Flirty Flamingo and I colored her little horn thingies. And then I came in with the dark one and kind of just made the lines. There we go. Isn't that so cute? And then I did the Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm going to do her spots. And Lemon Lime Twist and her toenails. She's getting some green polish because they kind of, you know, they need some attention. Okay. And then if you want to add a little bit of dimension, again, you can kind of take this color lifter and kind of go back maybe in her little face and some in her like little top notch thingy, my Bobby. So cute. All right, so there we go. So we are going to have her coming off of our page, and it doesn't look like I die cut this very closely, so we're just gonna give that a little haircut. And so that she is walking off that little page there. And there. Very cute. Very, very cute. Right? You guys like that? Let me see. Where are my dimensionals? I have them here somewhere. I have them. I have another pack. Here we go. I'm in business. As long as I have some dimensionals, I am good. Don't know that I will ever run out of dimensionals. That is one thing about me. All right? So I'm going to just adhere this cute little dinosaur with the dimensionals on the left side, and she's kind of walking off to the right there. Can you see her little footsteps? Isn't that cute? And for the cloud, I'm just putting dimensionals along the top here, so that it will stand up and kind of come off of this tag, right? All right. So here we go, and we are just going to do that. And this is kind of sneaking out. I'm just going to give that a little snip so you can't see it that way. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our ribbon, and we are going to the same real pretty white linen ribbon, and we're going to wrap it around like this. And we are going to tie it. I'm going to do it kind of down closer to the bottom. That way it has a little bit more cardstock. And just tie it to where you like it. And straighten this out. Isn't that so pretty? And you can also twist it to get it exactly where you want it, right? Before you cut it off. So that's all you need to do there. And for here, I'm literally just going to, I'm going to pull that up a little bit. Just a little more. And I am going to pull it up some more. Put my little dinosaur, she's like coming off of the page there a lot. So there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and just adhere some glue. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down flat. Get that right under there. Okay. And then, isn't that cute? You guys like that? You're the best. I love you. And then let's add some of our little bling here. I feel like we need some green down here. We need some pink, maybe here, right? And then like a little, I don't know what this is, like maybe that's too dark. Let's do this blue here for the sky. All right. Isn't that fun? And so then you open the card, and then you have the inside. I did not stamp this, but you definitely can when you get your card pieces, your card kit. And again, I'm going to send this to you free of charge just for using my host link with a $45 order. So don't miss that opportunity. Every week I offer free card classes, okay? Number 2. All right. So let's see what else we have. All right, this one is a fun little box. This I thought was absolutely darling. Isn't that cute? So there's a paper that's like a, it's like a scene, right? And the cute little dino says, it says roar means in dinosaur, you're terrific. Isn't that cute? So let's go ahead and create this box. We have our pieces here. And I went ahead, I'm going to be providing these little hearts here. That's actually from the cute little bee, punch that I used last week. So darling. If you don't have it, you need that. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut this down. I think I've already cut it to size. Let's see here, by 10. Yes, so there we go. All right, so on the long side, we are going to score this starting at 3 1/4. Get your cutting blade out of the way. 3 1/4, 4 3/4. 8. Right, and 9 1/2. Okay. All right, then you're going to turn on the short side. Hi, Jen Drake. How are you? Good to see you. 1 1/2 inches. I'm going to score on the short side, right? 1 1/2 inches, and then 7 inches. And that should be our awesome box. Okay? So then what we're going to do is we are literally going to take our paper snips. Now this little short side, I'll just fold it down so you can see it. That is going to be the top front, okay? So you're going to take the sides, and where you scored it, you're actually just going to snip up, and I call this mitering your sides, and it really makes it to where all of your boxes and projects come together much, much better and much more easily, okay? So you're just going to snip this, and then I'm going to leave that front flap for last. Snip that. You're basically just slivering out just the score lines, creating tabs, okay? And I do it at a diagonal again so that everything comes together easier. Okay, so there we go. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and take this front tab, and I'm just going to snip it a little bit differently so that everything goes in together much better. Okay, and so I'm going to cut this front flap a little bit more angled so that it does. Okay, so here's what it looks like. You want to take a, can you see that there? So you've got the front here, and your sides and your tabs. Okay, so what we're going to do is just burnish all of these. Get my bone folder. And making the creases nice and creased. And then I'm going to do the sides the same way. Do you guys like boxes, little gift boxes? Right now is a perfect time with Valentine's and teachers and, you know, the kids in the class. It's just, there's so many easy ways to use boxes now. So yeah, I love it. I love it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this together so you can see it before we glue it down. Okay, and I'm going to explain something to you. Give me a second. Okay, so here's the basis of our box. Can you see how that comes together? Now, this is the back, right? And can you see these small flaps are in between the two large flaps? So when you put it together, it's going to look like this. You're going to put, first of all, there's the top, here's the top. How are you? Me too. This is so fun. So you take these first flaps here and you are going to attach. I like to do these little small flaps, attach them in the middle of the two large flaps. And I always use my liquid glue. So I'm going to adhere that up like this. Now, because we mitered them, they're going to come together really easy and there's not going to be any overhang here, okay? So that is the reason, and what I had said, it comes together easy, that's what I mean. So we're going to go ahead and glue this. Let me pull this down, you can see it. Glue this down right in the middle. Do you see that? And then you are going to glue these larger flaps here going towards the back because you want all of the seamless kind of front to look nice, right? That's the reason we do that. So let me go ahead and glue this flap down to the side, covering up that little flap, and look how nice it looks. It's so nice and clean. Love that. And then do the other side. And again, it doesn't take a lot of glue. You can also use tear and tape. You can use Seal Plus. All of those are really awesome options. Okay. All right. So, and then this cute little box. Now I tend to snip this even more to get this to go close the way I want it to. You can do the same thing after you get it all put together. Okay, and literally it just tucks right in like that. What a super, super cute little box. Love it. All right, so we got that. Now let me grab this designer paper that I have here. And, ooh, that's bright, right? Like, whoo, that is super bright. That's that lemon lime twist. It's a really, really pretty color. It's really, really bright. All right, and I'm just going to line this up the way I want it here. All right. And then I'm probably going to take some scrap paper and recut another one of these, and I'll show you. Let me die cut this, and I'll be right back in 1 second. All right. Okay, so here you go. So you've got like this really cool label, right? And I like to stamp it first before we snip it off. So what we're going to do is grab our Flirty Flamingo, which is here on my desk, and we are going to grab the Roar Means and Dinosaur. Okay, ink it up really well. And I'm going to turn it, I'm going to actually stamp towards the bottom. Give it a minute to transfer your ink. Okay. And then you take a little scrap piece of basic white, and you're going to do this in Granny Apple to match your cute little dinosaur. And it's going to be, you are terrific. Here it is. So this could be a little Valentine's gift, right? I think I might make some of these for my son's class. They would love it. These kiddos, kids in his class are so sweet. So, so sweet. All right, so got that. And that little snipped kind of little, well, let me just cut it down. You want to trim it down so that it fits just inside of that little stamp. Okay, All right, like this. Roar means you're terrific and dinosaur. And then what I did, because it's so thin, I actually have my, let's see, there's stuff under here hidden. You guys have the foam adhesive strips. So I just had my event last weekend or 2 weekends ago. No, last weekend. What day is this? I don't even know. It was the 25th. And I could not find my adhesive. Shaker cards. So these are typically used for shaker cards. But this is another use for them. And so it's just a teeny tiny little strip here. And you literally just adhere it right there. And then we're just going to snip this off. I'm just going to snip it with paper snips. Okay, like that. Roar means you're terrific. Okay, so then we are going to take our glue. We're just going to glue this down to the front of our box. Right at the top, even with that designer paper, so that our terrific does not hang off, okay? And then we will take our little dimensionals and we are going to adhere a teeny one behind this little heart. The bee punch does both of these at the same time. So fun. So we're going to go ahead and, oops, let me get that little haircut. Looks like that punch didn't cut it all the way out. So fun. I'll do it like this. You guys see that? And then I'm going to take my, fingers are sticky. And then I'm going to take my Granny Apple Green. I'm going to take the light one. And I'm going to go ahead and, did I do that? Yes, I did. Light Granny Apple Green. I've got the bullet end, so I have more control of the color going in between the dots. Can you guys see? And I'm just kind of using a circular motion. However you color, this alcohol marker, these Stampin' Blends, will blend your ink. So don't stress about, you know, if you have streaks or anything like that. You will literally see how magical these amazing alcohol blends are. And I know you two are going to love them. So if you haven't tried them yet, grab them. I know a lot of times in my events, I do them to go as well. But I offer add-on classes, and that will include blends sometimes. I like to go ahead and share what I love as well with you and teach you guys how to use all the tools and the products that we have. And this is one of my favorites. So if you haven't yet invested, think about it. I would even be happy to show you how to use them. So they're great for shading and blending, and areas of this cute little dino, and really makes it come to life. So much fun. Okay. All right, so there we have that. And then I'm going to take the light Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm going to color his little toenails and these spots. I don't know what you call them. Stripes, maybe? I think they're stripes on his back. All right, and then I'm going to take my color lifter, and I'm just going to do some easy little handiwork here and kind of add some highlighting. So fun. Love that. And then we're going to stamp or stick him down on dimensionals, right? So we want to pop him up. So you're going to add a couple to the base, his feet. Maybe one kind of in the middle. So cute. Thanks, Judy. Such a supportive friend. I love you. I'm so grateful to have met you. Thanks to Stampin' Up, right? Stampin' Up is so much more than paper, ink, and stamps. We have such an amazing bond with so many of us. So grateful for you. So I'm going to take this really fun, this is, like I said, like a linen kind of ribbon, and I'm just going to wrap it around the bottom, the sides, and give myself enough. And I'm just going to tie a little bow on top. And this will really just kind of reinforce, you don't have to have it, but it definitely reinforces your box, especially if you're going to give it for like your kids for Valentine's, you know, for their classrooms and things. It really makes it a really cute gift. Isn't that as well? I love, love, love that. And so let me add some bling here. Let's just add one there, one over here. Let's do like a blue one, kind of like here. Oops, don't press too hard now. That's what you get. So this is what we have. Isn't that the cutest? So, so fun. So there's my first one. Here's the one we just made together. I know you guys are going to love that. And this is, you are so right. Good, Bev. I'm so glad I've inspired you. You were challenging. You gave me a big challenge with this paper. All right, so there's project number 3. And now I think you guys are going to love this. This is so fun. I don't think I've ever demonstrated this before, like I said. But what a fun card. So it is a slider card, you guys. Look at this. It slides out and you open it up. It says, hope your birthday is dynamite. Isn't that fun? And so we're going to create this really cool slider card. Then with some finesse and some help, right? And give it some push there, then it closes right back up and it's a slider card. Super, super fun. All right, so let's create this together. All right, so I have some pieces that I've already colored. My little dino I didn't yet. You're gonna do another piece of this Countryside Corners die. You're going to have your piece of basic white, which is 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut these 2 from this designer paper. They are, I think they're 2 1/8 by 5 1/4. Let's see. No, they're not. They're not quite. They're 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. So your gatefold here is a little bit smaller because you want to cut a little bit out of that center, okay? So you have that, and so we're literally just going to adhere these down. Isn't that fun? Have you guys ever seen a card like that? A slider card? I thought it was super fun. I think I did them for like a swap or something. It's been a long time, but I've never demonstrated it on a live. So I thought, wow, I need to do that. So here we go. So you're literally just going to adhere your pieces just like you would on a normal gatefold, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and glue this down. Let's stamp this first just to get it to where we want it. Let's get some peach pie and get my, okay. Hope your birthday is dynamite. Let me just put this down so I can stick it to my block, get it straight. Okay, so we're going to ink this up really well, right at the top. Okay. And then we will take our block, larger block, I think that's a D block. D block, yep. And we are going to take our cute little dinosaur, and I'm only gonna put his neck up onto this block, okay? So like he's hanging off, he's flopping, he's okay. And so we're literally just gonna ink that up right up to where the block stops, okay? And I'm going to get that evened up right at the bottom. So cute. So he's just peeking out, right? He's just saying hello. And then we will color that when we do the other stuff, okay? So we've got that. Now let's work on decorating this really quick, and then I'll show you the mechanism and how it all comes together. So you take your blue, you're going to create some sky, you may need some more balmy blue, and you want to always have a stamp off piece when you do that. And you're re-inking these blending brushes. You don't want too much, you always start off the paper. Okay, sorry if I'm shaking you, so sorry. All right, so I got that. And then you're going to grab our green. I think I've got enough here. So cute, right? You can create your own little scene. And then I'm going to take the Granny Apple Green, and I'm going to take my grass one more time and create some grass here. Just randomly stamp it, right? Kind of off. There we go. And then there's also this cute little flower on here also. I thought that was cute. I'm going to bring in some Flirty Flamingo for that. And stamp that on some of these like they're coming up. There we go. Maybe one there and one there. Form. And then I also took the Smoky Slate, or no, sorry, Gray Granite, and I took these little rocks. There's a stamp of rocks, and I have just created some rocks here. They're kind of just there. And then to make them a little more seen, but not too bold, I took the light Gray Granite and I went around here, kind of did some, not completely filling it in, but just kind of giving it some dimension. Because again, I don't want so much focus on that, but it is part of that kind of little landscape, right? And I also have my rocks there. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp those or put those on dimensionals. Just need one. All right, and it's going to kind of come off the page a little bit. And then I have a cute little flower that I colored in Flirty Flamingo, Daffodil Delight, and Granny Apple. So put this on here. Probably need to cut a little piece for the for those little leaves and stuff. So I don't want it to sag there at the bottom. Okay. So I'm just going to stick that like this. And then our cute little dino, he's going to be yellow. He's going to be Daffodil Delight. My Daffodil Delight is nearing the end of its life. Making sure I'm still alive. I hear this bling.
Okay. And then color that in. There's those funky toenails again. Okay, there we go. And then I did the Flirty Flamingo belly. And then outlined it, the lines with the dark Flirty Flamingo. Like that. Is I just took that dark Daffodil Delight and went around, little smiley face, around the outside, and the legs, right? So give it some dimension. Okay. Perfect. Make it however you want it, right? Okay. And then I took the light, I think it was the light, Lemon Lime Twist, and did the little spikes on the back and the toenails. What did I do the circles with? Oh, I did them with the Flirty. Okay. So color in the dots on his back. And then outlined it in the dark Flirty Flamingo, and it really pops. Cool, like it. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and pop him up on dimensionals. His cute little head, we want to kind of stick to that left side of his body since he's kind of coming off the page a little bit, off of our tag. And I do want him kind of standing on the rocks, okay? So here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And it's just a normal inside. And color him in. Okay, do this in Peach Pie, and then I'm gonna do the dark Lemon Lime Twist. So fun. He's so cute. All right, so we have this. Now what we need is the sliding mechanism, right? So what I did, I took some, let me use this scrap. I took my 1 3/4 inch circle punch and I did it twice out of basic white, okay? And then what I did was literally, I'm going to lay this inside and get in the center. I'm going to take a strip of your adhesive strips and I'm literally going to line up one here. Get your snips. It doesn't have to be the full length. And then I'm going to do the second one here. It's not going to allow me to do the full thing. So let me just do one. Looks like maybe my scoring was a little bit off, which that happens. But I've got one of the strips, okay, and it's just going to, basically what you want it to do is to slide in between here. Can you see that? And so then you're just going to peel that part off, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but you're just going to lay down the other circle here, okay? And you want to make sure that you have this burnished really, really well so that it lays down more flat, right? So it's just going to slide. And then I'm actually going to suggest that you glue this down to the back. You want to get that in the middle, right? And then you are just going to lay this on top here and give it a minute to dry. Right? Oops, I forgot to stamp happy birthday. Shoot to it. Let me grab my happy birthday and we are going to stamp it. I think it'll be just fine. It's a super easy one to stamp anyway. So happy birthday. Wouldn't this be a really, really cute birthday card for somebody? I think I would love to get it too. How fun is that? Happy birthday. There you go. And then we'll add some bling to it. And here we go with our bling. We can do some of those hot pink ones. How cute are those? Love it so much. And ideally you would have enough space to do 2 of those strips, but you literally just slide it off and you see how it actually fits in between, and then you open it up. Is that not the cutest? And then you just slide it back on and it slides off and on. So that is your 4th card, 4th project. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these. Which one is your favorite? I have to know. There's 4. Let me bring the other ones back. Here's 3, the box. Here's 2, and here is 1. This was a twist card, right? Wasn't that fun? Do you guys like that one? So there they are, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which is your favorite? Which do you love? So fun. Let me know in the comments which one that you love. And again, I am so grateful that you have joined me live or on the replay. Let me know in the comments. Give me some hearts. And don't forget, you can get this project kit for free, sent right to your doorstep with a $45 order. $50 order, you actually get the bling for free from me. And then at $60, you get a free Stampin' Sale-a-Bration item of your choice. So everything will be linked right in the description. All you need to do is click the ordering link. And then also too, for all customers who have 120 or more cumulative orders from January to the end of February, you will earn the spot in my free stamping class that I'm doing on March the